Well, Theophilus Nicolatus, he has a very good question. He asks, is the Kundalini energy connected to our karma? That's a great question.
Yeah, that's a good question too. So how the Kundalini is connected to your karma is that karma creates the blockages that close the chakras, right? So for the Kundalini to rise, you need to open the flower that is closed and let it blossom, right? So you kind of need to clear all the blockages. So clearing the karma would be part of that practice, clearing out the blockages, right? So if you're holding on to karma or blockages in your chakras, then your Kundalini can't rise. So once you say the Bija mantras, which we have in our school, you awaken the sleeping serpent. So the Kundalini, the sleeping serpent, sleeps dormant in your root chakra, right? So when you start to activate it through the Bija mantras, you have to clear all the blockages in all 7 of your chakras so it can rise smoothly and gently. So if you still have blockages or karma that you need to exhaust, and let's say the root chakra, right? It's not going to be able to uncoil or rise, right? So the first practice you need to do is unblock and clear the karma, which Theophilus is a member in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. This is in our, what is this? This is in our mantra classroom, and this is in our advanced classroom. I'll send you the link in the school DM. So by saying these Bija mantras, you're basically clearing out all the karma and the blockages in all 7 of your chakras. So once you have done the inner work and cleared all the karma and all the blockages, then your flower, right? Like let's say your root chakra, the 4-petaled red flower opens up, right? And then your Kundalini can pierce that. Then you go to your sacral chakra, the 6 orange petal flower. Then you open that, and then it could pierce that. So to rise your Kundalini slowly and gently, you have to clear all the blockages and the karma so your Kundalini can rise. So it's basically you do a process of unblocking your 7 chakras. And if you don't know how to do that, like I said, I'll send you the classroom, the Bija mantras, the sound syllables to open your flower or, unblock your chakra. And then once your chakras are unblocked, then your Kundalini can rise smoothly and gently, right? It pierces all 7 of the chakras. But if your flower is closed or your wheel is closed, then it has a hard time blocking it, rising. So if you want to rise your Kundalini smoothly and gently, I would suggest unblocking all 7 of your chakras. And I'll send you the classroom for this in the school DM so you can have it. And but that's how karma coincides with the Kundalini, in my opinion, right? I would clear out all the blockages and all the karma as much as you can before you try to rise your Kundalini.
Are you feeling spiritually lost? Like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
And we have a good process for this. So smoothly and gently. And it's one of our class favorites from our members, right? Unblocking
it's
the
one
7
of my
chakras.
favorites.
Yeah. I like it too. It really lets your Kundalini be free flowing, right? And it's a good visualization, and the Bija mantras are really direct, like these are the actual Bija mantras that were given to me in the Himalayan mountains these are the actual bija mantras that they do, you know? So it
Nice.
comes from the source. You know, there's a lot of misinformation on the internet, you know? Bija, I've seen all kinds of different bija
Yeah.
mantras, and I'm like, nah, right? They're like, you know, the bija mantra for the root chakra is like
Yeah.
what? Or the bija mantra is poo 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 poo, you know, like what? So this comes from the source, and I would just say try it out, test it, and observe it and see how it makes you feel. But yeah, I like it. So
Yeah.
that's, to make a long story short, that's how karma is coincided with the Kundalini. It's basically the trash you need to take out to the curb before the Kundalini can rise smoothly and gently. I would say so. Yeah, clear all those blockages. Some people it takes a little longer. I know in my case it took me a couple months, you know, but just keep doing it and you'll keep clearing it out, and kind of have the visualization of like smoke coming out each flower, right? You're burning it out, you know. So the bija mantra and the unblocking the 7 chakras really help with this.
Yeah. It's nice to do every day. So
Yeah,
clear
I
everything
do
out.
it every day too, you know. It's good to unblock your 7 chakras. It really jumpstarts your day and help carry you through the day for sure, right? And it makes you more light, you know. You don't have baggage to carry, right?
Yeah.
You've done the inner work, and you're light on your toes throughout the day. You feel light. So yeah, I would suggest, if you have time, unblocking your 7 chakras. That's a good practice to have daily before you go to work or go out into the Maya delusional world.
Yeah, I remember when I was researching my chakra painting and I messaged you. I'm like, these bija sounds are different on the internet than yours. And you're like, those are internet yogis. Those aren't real yogis. Like, I'm like, okay.
I mean, YouTube is a war zone of
Yeah.
basically, you know, misinformation. So I don't know. That's actually why I started the Kriya Yoga School. I just saw so much junk out there and so many so-called experts, and you know, let me tell you what the Himalayan yogis are doing, and this is how they breathe, and this. I was like, what? All right, you know. So
Yeah.
we give it to you straight, you know. Like, I'm not gonna try to gatekeep it or anything, you know. So yeah, there, you know, if you want the real, just
Yeah.
join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. You know, well, you won't be sorry, and just
Yes.
try it out for a month. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's, you know, it's fine, you know. But
Yeah.
at least you have some knowledge. So it'd be money back guarantee. It's worth the price of admission, I would definitely say, you know.
Yeah.
Just this unblocking the 7 chakras is worth the price of admission, you know. And you carry these lifelong tools with you forever. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Save yourself some time. That's what I say. Well, Sandy says peace, love, light, and freedom for all. Yes, every day.
Absolutely.
Oh, need more of that.
Peace, love, light, and freedom for all.
Paul says, also, could you tell me again what the last part of the Om Shanti Shanti mantra means? I was able to easily learn it because it rhymes.
Yeah, so the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra is basically giving praise to all spiritual traditions by saying peace in all languages, right? So Shanti means peace, right? So anytime you say, oh, so I'll say it and then I'll break it down. Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam, Sadhu, Tao, Om Spirit, Swami, Kami, Amen, Amen. Omen Selah Hom. Om. So basically, it's saying peace in all different languages. So peace to all people all around the world. Whatever your spiritual tradition is, it's basically saying peace in that. So yeah, so and home is basically a yogic way to seal it, right? Like seal it with love, right? So we're wrapping it up. We're sending peace to all people, whatever spiritual practice you have or whatever language you speak. We're trying to say peace in your language and sending peace out to the world. So that's why they call it the universal peace language. So it's basically saying peace in every language, you know? So like whatever language you speak, hopefully it covers that base, you know? And then we seal it with home, and then Om, we're basically sending it out to the universe. So peace to everybody, wherever you're at. We're trying to send peace your way. So that's why we call it the universal peace universal peace mantra, you know? And Shanti means peace. So when you say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times, it basically means Om peace, right? We're sending peace your way, right? Peace to you, my friend, wherever you're at. We're transmuting peace to you. So that's basically what it means. So.
You feel like something inside you is quietly breaking down, like you've tried all the right things, meditation apps, self-help books, endless YouTube rabbit holes, but nothing matters. The emptiness just stays. The world keeps spinning faster. You are drained by the noise and pressure of it all. You are not broken. You are just disconnected from your soul. And that's exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system. This isn't another feel-good video that fades by tomorrow. This is a living spiritual practice, a step-by-step system to heal yourself within. So if you're exhausted from searching, I invite you to take the first step. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Well, my next question for you is from Theophilus Nicolatus. He says, do you believe that we choose our lives before our incarnation? I wondered that too.
Yeah, well, could be, right? There are some people say you say a soul contract to come to this 3D physical Maya delusional world. Could be. I mean, I can't say anything for sure, you know, but in my intuition and my best guess, yeah, maybe, you know. But right now I feel like I bit off more than I could chew, you know? Like I set the bar too high for myself, you know? I mean, I know people say you got to come to this 3D realm to learn lessons. So it's like a school for your soul, right? Because if you're on the astral plane or heaven, whatever you want to call it, you don't learn lessons. You're just sitting on a cloud eating grapes or whatever they say. But to come here, you really learn. But now that I'm here, I'm kind of like, I set the bar too high for myself,
Yes.
you know? Like, I don't know, you know? I know maybe I was bored on the 3D realm, but I want to go home, you know? I've seen too much. It's
Yes.
too ugly and gross down here for me, right? You know?
Yeah.
I don't like people hurting other people or violence or war or especially children. That's the grossest thing of all, you know? So I just wish people could live in peace and harmony and love, and there was no violence. So yeah, I guess. I mean, I can't say for sure because you get a cool memory wipe when you come back here. So you're trying to
Cool.
put the pieces of the puzzle back, right? Like, did that happen? Why do I feel like I've been here before? You know, I've been getting a lot of like deja vu. Like, I've lived this before. I've done this before, you know? Like, so like, I don't know, you know? So, but I kind of understand the memory wipe, but I wish not, you know? Because if you knew who you truly were, you probably wouldn't evolve or grow as much as you could. I mean, so-called, but I don't know. You know, I'd prefer the lightning path. I'd prefer not to go the hard road and take the bumps, you know? all right, I'm going to try to help as many people, love as many people, and all this other stuff we don't need to worry about, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know why it's set up the way it's set up, or, you know, I'm just kind of guessing because I'm trying to feel my way around the dark and make sense of it all too, you know? And sometimes I'm like, can't really be made sense of, you know? Most yogis or Buddhists, they say it's all Maya. So it's all delusion. They don't try to make sense of it. They're like, it's all delusion. So I don't know. Yeah, it could be, you know. You could be you chose this soul contract and you're living out your soul contract, and yeah, but the hard part is you get a memory wipe and you don't remember your true inner potential. So it took me a long time to get on the spiritual path, over 40 years of my life. So I wish the path was a lot easier and a lot less headaches, but I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. So
Yeah.
who knows, you know? It could be, it couldn't be. I'm not sure, right? But I got a cool memory wipe when I came to this life, so
It's hard to know.
it's hard to know, right? They deleted all that out, so it wouldn't hinder my spiritual evolution or my growth. But that's why I always like when you see babies, they're always like in outer space, like, how did I get here? What
Yeah.
happened? You know? I was sitting on a cloud, now I'm here. I think I made a mistake. You know? Oh, what do I do now? How do what happens next? You know, this type of stuff. So that's how I feel. Like I don't know where I'm going or where I'm heading, but I'm just trying to let my soul be my North Star and guide me, you know? But I do feel like a baby, and I do resonate. Like, did I sign up for this? What is karma? How do I overcome it? Um, is it, what number incarnation is this? You
Oh,
know,
dear
who
God.
really, you know, like, I'm like a baby looking in the sky, like, I don't know what's going on here. How'd I get here?
Well, Sandy sends us clapping emojis. So
Cue the clapping sound effect.
Oh, oh, then, when I told Fitzguru I liked his name, God Will Call You, he says that, he's calling us every minute. I know, I got the call.
Yeah, God is calling you every second, every minute, every hour, every day. You know, God is calling, you know. I always like to say, Babaji, or my perception of God or my spark of God, is 2 years ahead of me. I'm just trying to catch up. So he's always calling. He always knows the plan. He always has the path cleared. I'm just trying to feel my way around the dark. God, I know you're calling. What are you saying? So these practices we do in Kriya Yoga is basically to clear the God signal, right? So we don't have static on our TV
Yeah,
screen or our radio antenna. So we can hear the message, right? In the
yeah.
beginning, my radio signal was staticky, right? Like, what are you saying? I could kind of hear a little word, you know? Now I'm like, you know, open the gates of my crown, the pillar of light hits my crown. Okay, yeah. I can hear it a lot clearer than when I first got on the path. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
What Brendan
Fitzguru
what Fitzguru says is true, right? God is always calling. I'm just trying to catch up to God. He's 2 years ahead of me. I'm like a little dog behind. What'd you say, Baba G? What'd you say? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
I
Fitzguru
hear
says,
a plane.
yeah, I
Can
heard a
you hear
plane
that
come
plane?
by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. Maybe
it's coming.
God is calling me now. The war is coming to Vedgurudev.
I hope not.
I always say, if you look up in the sky and you just don't see any planes, then it's a cool ghost story. Today
Yeah,
I look up in the sky, I see a plane. Maybe the ghost story has come to me.
yeah. This is affecting my reality.
Or maybe it's a plane passing in the sky.
Yeah,
All right, well, goodbye. You know, Today is not the day.
Yeah. And Fitzguru says we just have to listen. Yeah, we just have to listen.
Yeah, you just have to listen, right? You got to clear out your signal, and you listen when God sends you a message. Like I said, my door is always open. My welcome mat is always ready for God, and I do the inner work, and I clean my house, and I clean my temple. So if God gives me an audience, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So I'm always ready for God whenever He's ready, at His own time,
And Sandy says, "Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?" I'm trying to listen. I'm keeping my my pillar open.
Yeah, that's true too, right? Like when I have some darshans, they're like, listen, I'm gonna make it as clear as possible, short and sweet, right? These light beings are not. Here comes the plane again. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
what's
my
going
day has
on?
come. 2 in a row, It's like if you watch the Soul Talks, they're seeing I'm doing a live stream. These cool
Yeah,
Thai motorbike guys, they rev it up or they honk or whatever,
yeah.
right? Now the plane's like, Vedguru Dev sharing some high wisdom. Let me
Send the
make
planes.
another pass, right? Send the planes. Make another. Yeah. We got to interrupt the signal. So
Bring it on.
bring it on. That's the best you got. So, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. These deities, the practices we do in Kriya Yoga is to basically do that. We're clearing out our signal. We're unblocking our chakras. We're aligning ourselves. We're centering ourselves. So when we get the divine signal, we hear the words that are coming out their mouth clearly, right? And we understand it, right? And we're ready for it, to accept it, to absorb it, and not in a fear-based state where I hear the calling, I accept it. So they're not, in my experience, they're not much for words. They, well, even the words are telepathic, let's say it like that. So it's not like physical words that you hear in the physical. It's a more internal darshan, or more internal words, and short and sweet and short to the point, And that's what I had to realize too. So sometimes I had to get out of my own way, and let the signal come to me. I don't, like okay, let my monkey mind process this as best as I can. So it's some deep and profound thoughts. So yeah, if you have an audience of the AA, the archangels, then listen clearly, right? You might be thriving on the outside, but inside, do you feel scattered, restless, or empty? I did. Kriya Yoga gave me the structure and the sacred stillness that changed everything for me. If you're ready to reconnect with yourself, book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com or start your journey for free at freekriyayoga.com. If this message landed for you, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you never miss my daily videos. And click the daily video right here.